Bum, bum, bum. Welcome back, everybody. This is Thoughts If It Were You, Food for Thought by Neo Gentrics. The last topic we covered was gratefulness and thankfulness. Seeing how we covered that, I guess I'm going to have to cover something a little bit more in depth soon, but I'm going to cover something related to the previous topic, as this is the morals series. We're going to cover something related to the last couple of topics that we've already discussed in this field and area: kindness. By definition, it means a kind act or the quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate. Now, this one is definitely related to being grateful, as it takes a kind heart to first be grateful. Okay, being kind is an important way of bringing meaning to your life. Okay, it also brings joy to lives of others around you. Being kind allows us to communicate better, be more compassionate, and also to be a positive force in people's lives. Kindness has its true source deep within you, and while some people are innately kind, it's something that everybody can cultivate by choice. So this brings up this question, okay? Since I'm not going to talk about how a person can't be kind, let's talk about how to be kind, okay? This one's going to be a very short one to discuss, as it's fairly simple to understand. First things first, develop a kinder perspective, okay? I know, it's very, very simple, but we're going to cover this anyway. First off, care for others genuinely. At its most basic, kindness is about caring genuinely for others around you, wanting the best for them and recognizing in them the same wants, needs, aspirations, and even fears that you have as well. Kindness is warm, resilient, patient, trusting, loyal, and grateful. You know, Piero Ferrucci sees kindness as being about, making less effort, because it frees us from getting knotted up in negative attitudes and feeling such a resentment, jealousy, suspicion, and manipulation. Ultimately, kindness is deeply caring for all beings, okay? Practice kindness and generosity towards others. Being out of practice, being shy, or not knowing how to reach out to others can only be overcome in the doing by continually trying until it becomes a natural impulse to be kind and giving to others. Ask for nothing in return. The greatest kindness, expecting nothing, comes with no strings attached and places no conditions on anything done or said. It's one of the ultimate goals of a person who's aiming to be, righteous or right in God's eyes. Next, don't be kind for the sake of getting what you want. Beware of diluted kindness, okay? Kindness is not about self-interested politeness, calculated generosities, or superficial etiquette. Simply being nice to other people because you believe that this will manipulate them into giving you what you want in life, or as a means of controlling them, is not kindness. Nor is kindness about pretending to care for someone all while repressing anger or contempt, hiding our rage or frustration behind false pleasantries. This is not kindness. Finally, being a people pleaser is definitely not kindness. That's simply behavior designed to give in and not rock the boat because you're afraid that taking a step forward will sink the ship. On that note, be kind to yourself. Many people many people make the error of trying to be kind to others while at the same time not focusing on being kind to themselves. Some of this can stem from not liking aspects of yourself, but more often than not, it's sourced in the inability to know yourself better. And unfortunately, when you don't feel rock solid within yourself, your kindness to others risks falling into the diluted types of kindness described previously. Or it can lead to burnt out disillusionment because you've put everyone else first. Self-knowledge allows you to see what causes you pain and conflict and enables you to embrace your contradictions and inconsistencies. It allows the space to work on things about yourself that you're not happy with. In turn, self-knowledge helps to prevent you from projecting your negative aspects onto other people, thereby empowering you to treat other people with loving kindness. Take time to become more self-aware and use this learning to be kinder to both yourself and others as well, remembering that we all have weaknesses. In this way, your inner anger is being dealt with, and rather than feeling your need to project the hurt and pain, avoid viewing time taken to become more aware of your own needs and limits as an act of selfishness. Far from it, it is a vital precondition to being able to reach out to other people with great strength and awareness. Ask yourself what you think it means to be kinder to yourself. For many people, being kinder to themselves includes monitoring the chatter in your thoughts and stopping your negative thinking. This works with a lot of people, believe me, even myself. Next, learn kindness from other people. Think about the truly kind people in your life and how they make you feel. Do you carry their warm glow around in your hearts every time you think of them? Is it likely that you do because kindness lingers? Warming you even when the hardest challenges face you. When other people find a way to love you for who you are, it's impossible to forget such trust and confirmation of worthiness, and their kindness lives on forever, even within you. Remember how other people's kindness makes your day. What is it about their kindness that makes you feel special or cherished? Are there things that they do that you can replicate from your own heart? Consider this. Next thing I want you to work on in developing your kinder perspective is cultivate kindness for the good of your own health. Improved psychological health and happiness comes from thinking more positively, and kindness is a positive mental state. While kindness is about giving and being open to others, giving kindness returns a sense of well-being and connection to us that improves our own mental state and health. Although simple, the very ability to be kind, is in itself a powerful, consistent reward. It's basically a self-esteem booster, if you will. Then next, you need to focus on making a habit of focusing on that kindness. Leo Babauta says that kindness is a habit, and it's one of that everyone can cultivate. He suggests focusing on kindness every day for a month. At the end of this directed focus, you'll be aware of profound changes in your life. You'll feel better about yourself as a person. You'll find that people react to you differently, including treating you better. As he says, in the long run, being kind is a karma in practice. In other words, he suggests to help cultivate your kindness through these following steps. Do one kind thing for someone else every day. Make a conscious decision at the beginning of the day what kind of act will be and make time to do it during that day. Next, be kind, friendly, and compassionate when you interact with someone, and even more so when that person normally makes you angry, stressed, or bothered. Use kindness as your strength. Then, build up your small acts of kindness into larger acts of compassion, volunteering for those in need and taking the initiative to relieve suffering are bigger acts of compassion, all while you at least meditate to help spread kindness. Okay? These are ways to help improve that focus and help make you feel better in the long run. Then, on that note, I leave you with this, and we'll move on to our next piece. Be kind to everyone, not just people in need. Okay? Expand your circle of kindness. It can be as easy to be kind when we're unconsciously doing, what Stefan Dorwick terms patronizing kindness. This refers to kindness giving to those we feel are truly in need, the sick, the poor, the vulnerable, the homeless, and those who align with our own ideals. But being kind to people close to us emotionally, like family or friends, or in other ways from the same country or of the same color, gender, sex, etc., is also easier than being kind to those, as the philosopher Hegel called them, the other. It can be more difficult to be kind to people we may consider our equals, but it's well worth it. The trouble with restricting our kindness to convenient cases is that we fail to recognize that we need to be kind to everyone no matter who they are, their level of wealth or fortune or values and beliefs, their behaviors and attitudes, their place of origin, the likeness to ourselves, etc. By choosing to be kind only those that we feel are deserving of kindness, we are unleashing our own biased judgments and mental capacities on those, and only practicing what they call conditional kindness. Natural kindness encompasses all beings, while the challenge you'll face while trying to put this broader notion of kindness into practice will sometimes be trying. You'll never stop learning about the depths of your ability to truly be kind. If you're neglecting being kind to someone else just because you think they can cope without your support and understanding, then you're practicing selective kindness, and that in itself is not true kindness.